Hi guys, this is Mark from manlymoney.com, and today we'll be researching our niche by using one-on-one interviews with live people that we actually know. Now, there's a very specific reason for this. In doing this, in addition to using the Google keyword tool, the word tracker keyword tool, blog comments, Yahoo Answers, forum questions, and even looking at Clickbank products so that you can get a complete snapshot of your entire niche. You're looking for their fears and frustrations, wants and aspirations, because if you can figure out what they're more about your niche, and a niche is basically a need, then you can look to provide a solution to fill that need. And at that point, then you can introduce money into the equation and make money. Now, with the one-on-one interview, it's more in depth than either of the previously mentioned ways of researching your niche. And what you want to do is, if you have a wide enough circle of friends, you may want to call up 3 to 5 of them, and you may want to ask them about your particular niche that you're researching. Or if you need to ask a random stranger, go ahead and do it. If you're nice enough, people will answer some questions. You're not looking to really get anything from them or ask them to join anything or so. You just want to sit down and have a conversation with them for maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes. So what are the questions though that you ask? Well, when I was researching for manlymoney.com, I had to go through the same process. And so to find out what the fears and frustrations are, I put together a spreadsheet so that I could capture all of the information for the several people that I needed to research. Naturally, the more the better, but if you're just trying to do some initial research to figure out if this is the niche that you need to take a look at, then this is how you do it. The first question you may want to ask is, what's your biggest frustration with what their niche is? And then you want to ask them, what have you tried so far that hasn't worked for you? Then you'll want to ask, what's your biggest fear when it comes to doing XYZ within that niche? And then you'll want to ask, what worries you, or what are you afraid will happen if you don't do something immediately? And what would you be willing to do to solve your biggest frustration within your niche? And if you could have one question answered about XYZ within your niche, what would it be? When you ask these 7 questions, you will get, not only does it structure the conversation and structure the interview in a conversational tone, but people will open up to you because everyone wants to be heard. And most people usually at some point they will have what you may want to call a breaking point, where they open up and they really let go what their fears and frustrations are with their particular niche. And then you'll get a very real sense of the need that is not being met by whatever product, service, or information is currently out there. And when you can put your finger on the pulse of what your target market's true need is that is not being met, then you can craft a hand-tailored product to meet that need. And then you can start to monetize that product and make money. And so, as you can see here, for my particular niche that I was researching, I did this with quite a number of people. And it's important to get as many as possible, but I would recommend at least getting 5, because we're also going to combine it with the other information that we've been putting together in the niche research template, the information that we got from Clickbank, forum questions, Yahoo Answers, blog comments, word tracker, and even the Google keyword tool. And in the next video, I will show you how to synthesize all this information so that you can start to see trends and patterns within your niche that you would otherwise not have been able to see had you been using 1, 2, or even just 3 of these methods of taking a look at your niche from a macro perspective, as well as looking at your niche from a micro perspective, up close and personal. So stay tuned, and again, this is Mark from manlymoney.com, and I will talk to you soon.